In response to my first video, Paul Isfu commented on my YouTube channel asking me if I could explain how I passed all of my CIMA exams first time within 2.5 years. So I'm going to address that right here, right now, with my 5 top tips for passing your exams first time within 2.5 to 3 years. If you are a CIMA student or looking to study for CIMA, then I can assure you, you want to watch this video. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is CRAIGO and I'm the founder here at Investing with Style. I am an accountant at one of the world's largest food and beverage companies, and I am here to help every single one of you. So if you are looking to surround yourself in like-minded accountants, then please do make sure you hit my lovely subscribe button. But without further ado, we're just going to get stuck in with today's video, and I'm going to tell you the tried and tested methods that I use to pass in my exams first time and within 2.5 years. So let's go. Coming in at number 5 on the list of my top priorities for passing your exam is to display a positive mindset. This is key when studying exams. It is a long, hard slog. For example, if you are 6 exams down, rather than thinking, oh, I've got 10 exams left, think, I've done 6, I'm 35% of the way through my accountancy qualification, I've only got 10 exams to do. Now I know it's harder said than done, but that positive mindset and that change in attitude is pivotal to you getting through the CIMA qualification. Number 4 on that list is to surround yourself with a network of people studying for their CIMA exams. As I've said, studying for your CIMA qualification is a long, hard slog. And you want to include and surround yourself in people that are going through the same experiences as you are. Ways you can do this: join in Facebook groups, join in WhatsApp groups. If there are enough people here today, I'm happy to set up a Discord group to connect all of you like-minded students studying towards your CIMA qualification. It won't just provide you with a feeling of, I am on this on my own. It will also give you the opportunity to learn off of others. And I found that extremely crucial within the case study exams, where hearing other people's thoughts and opinions on what they felt about the case study and how the business could move forward was extremely important for me understanding the whole syllabus and the case study that I was having to sit during the next exam period. I would argue that the most valuable revisional resource that I had with the CIMA qualification was the network that I built, as it gave me the opportunity to leverage my ideas, but also hear the ideas of others. And often the ideas that other people gave me were not ideas that I thought of myself. Therefore, I expanded my total knowledge, which prepared me far more for the case study exams than if I'd just revised on my own. Coming in at number 3 is the work-life to study balance. We are not robots, and you need to accept that now when we are studying at the start of our CIMA qualification. You need to factor in holidays. You need to factor in nights out with your friends, because trust me, without these breaks, you are going to find it really, really tough. You need to learn to be able to build in relaxation time and social time with friends and family into this experience, because if you don't, I can assure you, you are going to have severe burnout. So my number 2 top tip is to be consistent. By being consistent, I mean if you set yourself a target to revise 1 hour each day, then you need to revise 1 hour each day. These exams aren't possible to achieve and pass with a lack of commitment and a lack of revision time. You need to do what you need to do in order to achieve your goals. For me, that was simply revising 2 hours a day. And I will be honest, I very rarely over the whole 2.5 years missed any day of revisions. And the reason being is because I wanted it bad enough. If you want it bad enough, I can assure you, you will set aside the time and will find the time for you to ace your exams. In my opinion, I never turned up to an exam underprepared. And that leads on to my number one top tip when it comes to studying and how I was able to achieve passing all of my exams in 2.5 years and doing them all first time. And I achieved this through goal setting. And the way I want you to think about this is in the long, the medium, and the short term. When I was starting to study CIMA, I started to research about how long it would take me to pass the exams. I then set out with one aim, and that was to achieve my chartered status within 3 years. I then set my medium and my short-term goals. My medium-term goals were when I was going to finish the level that I was on. So that's first of all certificate level, followed by the operational, followed by the management, followed by the strategic level. I gave myself 8 months to pass the operational level. Therefore, I knew that my short-term goal was to do an exam every 2 months. As part of that, I gave myself 6 to 7 weeks to study for each exam, and then I gave myself a week off in between starting the next one. As you can see, I have built in the work-life study balance into this. It is extremely important that you set yourself goals and targets. If you don't set yourself a target time period to pass one exam and you take an extra 2 to 3 weeks and multiply that by 14, 15, 16 exams, depending on the level of exemptions that you get, then that is going to massively increase the time that it takes you to complete the overall qualification. And you need to keep doing an analysis versus your target goals and where you actually are, so that if you need to put some more work in, then you can go ahead and do that. By the end of the strategic level, I became extremely fed up with spending my weekends studying. So I went full on revision mode, and I actually passed the strategic level of the CIMA qualification in just 4 months. It was achievable because I'd done it in the short term. But I do not recommend under any circumstance that you do that for the longer term across all 16 exams. Summary for me, there were 5 main ways that I was able to sit and achieve the chartered status within 2.5 years. Number 1 was to have a positive mindset. Number 2 was to surround yourself in people that are having the same experience with you and people that you can trust. Number 3 is to have a work-life study balance. This will help you to be and remain motivated. And then finally, my most important part is to be consistent against your short, your medium, and your long-term goals. I really hope you enjoyed that video and it's very useful for you if you are in the process of studying for your exams or looking to study for your exams. I'd love to hear from you if you did find that useful, so please do let me know in the comments section below. Give a big thumbs up for this video and subscribe to my channel. But that is all from me today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, but until then, goodbye.